Hi and welcome to Tabletop Gaming. My name is Charlie and today, instead of D&D and Don't Know, we're going to do a D&D and Did You Know? Namely, there are disclaimers put in every single one of these books and they're quite funny. They tend to make me laugh. I quite enjoy reading them, so I thought it would be a great idea to share those with you so that you can enjoy them too. Now this was something that went around on TikTok a little while ago. There's a video of me trying to find it the very first time and I fell off a chair in doing so because I got a bit too excited. But I thought they were quite cool. I thought today would be a good opportunity to go through them. Now, I have borrowed 4 of these, the rest are my copies. Of those 4 though, you can also find them in our game store. Look at the segue, look how I did that. Go check that out in the link below if you're interested in purchasing any D&D books. We've got a couple. There's also other cool stuff because it's a game store, so there's mystery boxes and advent calendars and cool things like that. So be sure to check it out. Link will be in the description. But without further ado, let's prove what I'm trying to say. I'm going to start with Tasha, not because it's my favourite book or favourite disclaimer, but it's the prettiest. I love this so much. This is perhaps my favourite thing that I own. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous with this cool little hollow effect. And that's the only reason why I picked it first. Now, disclaimer, Charlie. What are we talking about with the disclaimer? Well, when you get to your front page, you have your sort of credits and cool stuff and covers and stuff and your content. Well, if you've got it right, down here, there is a little disclaimer, and it's not a serious one, and that's why I quite like it. So, without further ado, gather round, children, it's time for a story. Disclaimer, contained herein are the observations of the Archmage Tasha, later known as the Witch Queen, and then Igwilf? I've never known how to say that. She is one of the greatest wizards in the history of the multiverse. We fear there is an incantation hidden within these notes, and have therefore bound this tome with powerful wards. If you are reading this, the first ward has already been broken. If you dare read any further, we cannot guarantee the safety of your soul, or that you won't open a portal to another plane of existence. If a portal does appear, pray that nothing worse than Tasha's mother Baba Yaga appears, and if the mother of hags arrives, be sure to offer only praises of her daughter. Or offer muffins. She loves muffins. Cute, right? They just make me smile. This is Acquisitions Incorporated. This one, FYI, you can pick up in our game store, so be sure to go and do that. Now, does this have one? It does. So in the same place, we are looking at disclaimer, Acquisitions Incorporated has made every legal, moral and arcane attempt to ensure the safety of the information contained herein. That being said, should an employee meet their end in the service of Acquisitions Incorporated, we do reserve the rights to reanimate you to perform light office tasks. Maybe you should read these contracts more carefully, eh? Cute. Descent into Avernus. I feel like it needs a dramatic voice because it is a dramatic tome. So, what have we got? We have... this adventure is a work of fiction aimed at providing you and your friends with many hours of fantastic entertainment. Although devils in the Nine Hells play prominent roles in this story, the evil they represent is meant to be fought and overcome. Wizards of the Coast fully endorses the kicking of evil's butt. Let darkness fall and light prevail. We strongly advise that you do not play this adventure backward, lest Asmodeus appear in a puff of smoke to talk politics, as archfiends are wont to do. Also, I've never seen the alt cover of this one, but it's pretty! Let us see what we have inside Ghosts of Saltmarsh. The disclaimer reads... After battling dragons, elemental cultists, vampires, demons and giants, you deserve a relaxing ocean cruise. Please keep all vital limbs well within the ship's confines. We are not responsible for valuables, hit points or lives lost during your voyage. In fact, perhaps you'd prefer a more relaxing vacation option. Can we suggest a trip to the Nine Hells? They're quite balmy this time of year. More! We want more! Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. What have we got in here? Disclaimer. The Mad Mage of Undermountain is not seeing visitors right now. Don't come down because we're renovating and everything is a mess. You won't find any treasure and the buffet is closed until further notice. Ye gods, where did all these Githyanki come from? As if the mind flayers weren't bad enough. What's that? You think you can plunder my home and get away with it? Ha! You don't have the experience points. Let us do The World Beyond the Witchlight with the pretty cover. Look, tell me in the comments which one you prefer, but the pretty cover. Let's see. So, in The World Beyond the Witchlight. Disclaimer. Dare to take a step into the dark backwards and abysm? They're testing my ability to say words out loud. Absent of time. Know that Wizards of the Coast cannot be held responsible for those who enter the Feywild of their own accord. In the fairy realm, time gets twisted in knots. It might be months or years before you return to the real world. Enjoy the adventure while it lasts, and don't be surprised you encounter a few fiends and foes from old editions lurking amongst the Fae. Interesting. Not quirky, not funny. I'm still enjoying giving muffins to Baba Yaga, but you know how it goes. Now, interestingly, and please help me out in the comments, this is my copy of Icewind Dale. I love it very much. I think it is absolutely stunning. However, I have a misprint maybe, because open it up, black paper, great. Normally, we would have something here before jumping straight into the story, which it has done. So, if you have a copy of this, please do let me know in the comments what the disclaimer is, because I feel a little bit sad that I can't read the disclaimer on this one. But we shan't let that get us down. We have Candlekeep Mysteries up next. What does this tome offer for the tomes? Also, FYI, this is one that I'm gutted not to have the alt cover for, because it's this beautiful red, and I saw it in real life and was like, oh, it's so beautiful, but I don't need another one when I've got this. Oh. Disclaimer, this book has been compiled by Avowed of Candlekeep in accordance with the wishes of the late Alundo the Seer, whose prophecies foreshadow all events and consequence in the Forgotten Realms. Alundo? I think that's how I'm saying it. Aluendo warned that anyone who unravels the mystery of this tome will be hunted down by the time dragons of the Chronopsis, tossed into the gaping maw of Dendar the Night Serpent, and cast into the vortex of ineffable damnation. Haha! What a sense of humour, that Aluendo! Cute. And the last one from the most recent book. We're going full Strixhaven. Let's see what Strixhaven has to offer us. And it is... Disclaimer. A degree from Strixhaven University does not provide protection from magic missiles, fireballs, freezing spheres, or any other deleterious effects spellcasters might generate. If you create deleterious effects, I believe that's how we say it, Strixhaven kindly requests that you refrain from invoking any names, symbols, or other references to the university should you find yourself in a confrontation. Strixhaven University does not take responsibility for any injury of any nature sustained in the course of anything, magical or otherwise. Cute. Now, I appreciate this doesn't tell you anything particularly about the books, it doesn't tell you particularly about anything, and it doesn't fall into our D&D and Don't Know series, but they just made me smile and I thought I'd share them with you. If you have a favourite, please do pop it in the comments, I would love to read. If you want some D&D books to add to your collection, be sure to head to our game store. Again, I'll pop the link in the description, and in that link too, you can find tons. Our website is tabletopgaming.co.uk, and the stuff there is great. We have news, reviews, features, and importantly, the magazine! Plus a ton of cool stuff. So check that out. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, let me know in the comments what you thought, because I love reading all of your comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.